What's going on, riders? You're probably wondering, why are you standing on this empty street with empty fields? Well, remember I told y'all that I had another surprise for y'all? Well, guess what I do? And that is Miss Ryda got a new bike too. So let's check it out.
Infinit Ryda.
That's right. She wanted a mini bike just like Big Daddy. So I got the Kawasaki Z125 if you watched yesterday's video, and she ended up picking up the SSR Razkull. So when it comes to mini bikes, there's like basically three that are in the top class. I mean, of course, I feel like all of them are biting off the Grom because I feel like the Grom was the original. This is going to be number 3 in that class. Of course, the Honda Grom will be number 1 in the mini bikes. Then you got the Kawasaki Z125. Then you got the SSR Razkull. Then maybe the Kimco K-Pipe or something it's called. And then there's a whole huge amount of other ones that they got out there that they make as far as those different Chinese manufacturers. But this one's actually a really good bike. The only main difference I say between this and the Grom and the Z125 is that this one's carbureted. But for some reason, I've ridden both. This one feels a little bit quicker. I don't know why. Now, I have heard that carbs are a little bit faster than fuel injection, but I think the other way. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not that mechanical when it comes to that stuff. But this one definitely seems like it has a little bit more power than mine. Now, off the back, I know for a fact that mine has a governor on it that stops it at 67 miles per hour. I've seen some videos where people had these up to 70, 75. And out of all of the 3 bikes, to be honest, I like the look of this one the best. Hands down. It looks like a little Ducati Monster. And I'm a Ducati Monster fan. You know, I love those. Look at it. It got the little red bars on there. And everything on here, there's a lot of detail put into it. All the little small things. Like the name around the little bullet thingies. Around these right here. They got the little name on there. It also has a kickstart, which is a good thing. If your battery dies somewhere, you ain't gonna be stranded. You kick that baby and you going, you rolling, you know. The front headlight, which you can't see right now, but it has a cool looking little LED strip that goes through there. It's just too bright out right now to see it. The display, you can change from a reddish orange color or a blue color. And another thing I really like about this is the vents right there on the tank. Like the vents, I don't know if they're functional where they bring air in, but I think they are. But it's just a real cool look, and it's my favorite colors, black and red. I mean, just look at that thing. It's a nice bike. So let me hop on it and I'll finish talking to y'all about it while I'm riding. I swear I just heard a dirt bike or something over here on these back section of this area. But yeah, so now I'm actually riding the SSR, and I mean, it's still in this break-in period because she picked this baby up brand new with no miles. I rode it last night for a moment. She rode it yesterday, and I tested it out when I first got it home. I'm gonna go back here and see if there really is a dirt bike back here. But one thing I really like about this bike is it still has that feel of a mini bike, like a Grom or something like that, but it don't have that price tag on it. And I feel like mini bikes are supposed to be extremely affordable. This one for damn show is. Where did I hear it? Maybe it's somebody just back there in the woods. Backing up. I don't know. If I had dirt tires on this thing, I might have ventured down it. Well, no, I wouldn't. It's her bike, and she watches the videos, so she'd literally kill me if I did that. It just feel like SSR went all out when it come with the design and styling of this bike. Just like over the rear seat, they got a plastic seat cowl just for aesthetics and to make it look better. And it does. It makes it look cool with that thing on it. And if you want it to be functional, where you can put a passenger on here, which would be the dumbest thing on earth, you look like two idiots riding on a mini bike together, if you know what I mean.
Still want to go to Aspen? Oh yeah! Okay, let's go, buddy. Oh, no, west. Go west, boy.
But there's two Allen screws on each side of it where you can take that little plastic cap off, and it's a full seat up under there, which I feel like that's pretty cool that they even thought about that, to do something like that. And to be honest, I know for a fact carburetors sound better as far as exhaust notes, and the motor is a little bit louder with a carb. And I feel like the smaller the bike, the louder it needs to be. So my Z125 is kind of quiet. You can't even tell it's running until I swap out that exhaust, which will be happening really soon. But this one, you can actually hear it and feel it a little bit, you know? You can tell it's running. It's not loud by any means, and you probably can't hear it down the street, but it's louder than the Groms come stock or the Z125 come stock, because now I've ridden all three because I used to own a Grom. I knew I heard somebody. Oh, y'all good? I knew I heard some dirt bikes. I knew I wasn't tripping. A lot of people feel like these are just great bikes to learn on, great beginner bike. Well, the reason my wife wanted one of these is because she took her motorcycle test on my Grom, and she liked the way it ride, and she did not like her GZ250. So I feel like she's just naturally going to be a mini bike person, and she's still learning. She still has a lot of learning to do as far as how to ride or whatnot, but by far this is not a beginner's bike. You know, it's great for beginners because it's so forgiving, but it's a hooligan bike. It's a fun bike, like something you just act up on and do whatever you want on if you're that type of individual. The SSR, you can pick these up for like 1900 to like 2000, like literally out the door, brand new with tags, title, all that stuff. It just depends on which dealership you go to, and that's a serious deal for a brand new mini bike with no miles on it, because there's people online selling Honda Groms that are like 3 years old with 4,000 miles on them for like $2,700. So you can go get one of those, or you can spend $2,000, get you one of these, and it looks a lot different and more stylish. The only thing is it's a carburetor. But to be honest, you wouldn't even notice it unless it's cold outside. Each day we've started this thing, you just come out and you hit the button and it cranks right up because it's warm. We haven't even had to use the choke. Yesterday she used the choke and it wouldn't stay running, and I'm like, why do you got the choke open? And she was like, well, I thought you had to keep it open. No, close it, because it's warm out and it cranked right up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll be doing some more in-depth reviews. I just wanted to bring y'all this real short video real quick, because this typically isn't my video day. I'm putting this one out on Monday, but I'm gonna compare this bike and the Z125 after I've ridden both of them a little bit. But now you'll be getting a lot of different things coming to the channel, because she's gonna ride this, but she probably won't ride it as much, and I'll probably get out and ride it a little bit to help it get through the break-in period. But yeah, so now we got Harley, we got the SSR, and we have the Z125, so should be pretty fun, right? Let me go in here real quick. I need a bell pepper. Hi. Whew. All right, I got my bell pepper. I got my meatless meatballs. They don't even make sense, but that's what they are, because I do not eat meat. That vegan lifestyle. I'm the most unhealthy vegan you shall ever meet. But yeah, so if you haven't done it already, you're definitely going to want to subscribe to the channel, especially if you're into mini bikes and things like that, because we will be modifying, not like no serious type of mods, where you're like changing engines and stuff like that. But we're gonna be upgrading these bikes. I don't know how much this one will be upgraded. That depends on her. It's her bike. I'm gonna teach her how to work on it herself. So she's gonna be modifying this one, and I will be modifying my Z125. But I'll talk to y'all about that in another video. I already got most of my mods in my head on what I'm gonna do to it, because I've done this before. I did it with my Grom. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think of her bike as well as the Z125. But it's your boy Infinite Ryda signing out. Y'all stay safe, be blessed, and get out there on two wheels, people. Oh, and don't think I forgot about Harley. I'm going to be on her again here soon, too. I actually been riding her. I just ain't been recording. I've just been enjoying my time with her. All right, y'all. I'm out. Deuces. Love y'all.
Infinite Ryda.
You don't have to worry about this. That cart's bigger than this thing. I said that cart's bigger than this thing. You didn't have to worry about that.